Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to add MailChimp subscribers on every form submission. So imagine this, you are using Gravity Forms to generate leads about your potential clients. So a lead called as John has been generated from your Gravity Forms. So you have John's name, email address and all those details. So now you want to add John as a subscriber in MailChimp, maybe to send product details for the future or just to create a backup. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you can copy all the details of John from Gravity Forms, sort it out and manually add him as a subscriber in MailChimp. The problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So I would suggest that you bring in some automation. So here, when a new response is created in Gravity Forms, it will automatically add him as a subscriber in MailChimp. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Gravity Forms and MailChimp. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com, press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here, just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. So you can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. So just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I am going to give it as Gravity Forms to MailChimp. Gravity Forms to MailChimp. And then just click on create. Okay, so now we are going to create a new workflow. So after creating this workflow, I will attach the link of this workflow in the description box as well. So just in case if you want to access this workflow, you can directly clone it into your account by signing up for free. Okay, so when you click on OK, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Gravity Forms. Gravity Forms. This one. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new response? Okay, so new response is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new response is generated in Gravity Forms, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, at present, there is only one trigger event, that is new response. Now, in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event for you. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new response is generated in Gravity Forms. So basically, the gist of the process is we are just trying to integrate Gravity Forms to Pabbly Connect. Now, to begin the actual integration process, there is something you should know. There is a plugin you have to install. Now the name of the plugin is Gravity Forms Webhooks add-on. I repeat again, the name of the plugin is Gravity Forms Webhook add-ons. Let me take you to my Gravity Forms. Okay, so this is the plugin that you have to install, Gravity Forms Webhooks add-on. Okay, so as you can see, this is a demo account or a trial account that Gravity Forms have given me. Okay, so in this particular account, this particular plugin called as Gravity Forms Webhook add-on is already installed. Now if you want to have it installed, you have to purchase it. Okay, so this is the link. So as you can see, this particular add-ons webhooks called as Gravity Forms Webhook add-ons has to be purchased from this license called as Elite add-on. Okay, so that I'm assuming that you have already installed this particular plugin. I'm going back to my Gravity Forms demo account. Okay, so let's go to this part called as forms. Okay, so I'm clicking on all forms. Okay, so there is a form called as MailChimp subscriber. So let me just show you this particular form, MailChimp subscriber. So this is the form preview. Okay, so my plan is that I'm going to integrate this particular form to Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is I'm taking you back to this demo account and I'm just going to click on edit. Okay, so this is the edit page and here you will find settings. Click on settings. Okay, so under the settings you will find the option called as webhooks. Click on webhooks. Okay, so at present we don't have any webhooks. So let me just click on add new. Okay, so let's give a name to this webhook. I'm going to give it as MailChimp data. Just a random name, that's all. You can of course give any name according to your discretion. Now coming to the most important part, the request URL. So to get the request URL, let's go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL or the request URL you want. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the request URL. In the request method, let's keep it as post. The request format, let's keep it as JSON. Now the request header, we don't have to do anything, nor with the value. We don't have to do anything. The request body, all fields. In the webhook condition, we don't have to do anything. Just click on update setting. Okay, so as you can see, this particular form called as MailChimp subscriber has been integrated with Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new response is created in this particular form, Pabbly Connect has to capture the data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me go to Pabbly Connect and let me just click on this button, capture webhook response. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going back to my form. Okay, so I'm just going to click on all post or add new post. Okay, so we are going to create a new post and I'm going to insert this particular form into this particular post. So the post I'm going to create is data generation. Okay, so this is a new post that I'm creating and I'm going to paste this particular form here. So I'm just going to select this form. Okay, MailChimp subscriber. Okay, so we have selected this form and let me just click on publish. Okay, so this post has been published. So this is the post. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this post. Now we are going to make some entry. Okay, so the name of the person is Spenny. Okay, and the last name is Cortez. Spenny Cortez, and this is Spenny Cortez phone number 913132395156, something random, and this is Spenny Cortez email, Spenny Cortez 123@gmail.com. Okay, so a person called as Spenny has filled in this form. So what Spenny is going to do is he's just going to submit this form. Okay, so the form has been submitted. Excellent. So let's have a look. Since Pabbly Connect is integrated, has it captured the details of this particular form? Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. Yes, the data has been captured. So let's have a look. So let me just scroll down. Okay, so this is the name Spenny, this is the last name, this is the phone number, and this is the email. So basically we have got all the details sufficient enough to create a member in MailChimp. So to create a member or a subscriber in MailChimp, let me just scroll down and click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as MailChimp, because we want to add a subscriber in MailChimp, that is why. Now in the action event, how about we make it as add new member? Okay, so add new member is an action event. There are many more action events like add member tag, remove member tag, update member, find member, and so on. All of them are bunch of action events. Now just like the triggers, if you have trouble finding the action events according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to add a new member in MailChimp. Okay, so let me just click on connect with MailChimp. Okay, so in the new credentials, we have to fill in the token as well as the data center. So to get the token as well as the data center, let's have a visit to MailChimp. So this is my MailChimp account. So bring your attention to the left bottom. Okay, so just click here and just click on account. Okay, so this is the account page. Here you will find the option called as extras. Click this. Under the extras, you will find the option called as API keys. Click this. Okay, so just scroll down and this is the section for API keys. As you can see, I already have generated 3 API keys. Now for your consideration, I'm going to create one more API key. Let me just click on create a key. Okay, so a new key has been generated. So let me just copy this. This is the key you want. I have copied this and I'm going to simply paste it here. So our token is ready. Okay, so now coming to this part called as the data center. So to get the data center, let's again go to MailChimp. So basically this is your data center. I'm just going to copy these characters US19. So this is my data center. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so our data center is ready. So let me just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to create a member in MailChimp from the data that we have received from Gravity Forms via Pabbly Connect. So as you can see in the audience list, it is showing it as Pabbly. So this is because there is one list that is called as Pabbly. So this is my audience list. Now let's start mapping. Now before we start mapping, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so let's start mapping. In the first name, let's just click on this button. So this button is called as the mapping button. When we click this, we will find all the data that we have received from Gravity Forms on Pabbly Connect. So this is the part where we get all this data. So let me just click on trigger. So let me just scroll down and the name was Spenny. Okay, so this is the name and we have mapped it. Easy. Now coming to the last name, we are just going to do the same thing. Click on trigger and the name is Cortez. Okay, the last name is Cortez. Now coming to the phone number, just again click on trigger. Okay, so this is the phone number and we have mapped it. Now coming to the email address, just repeat the same process, click on trigger, and we have the data from the triggers. Okay, so this is the email address, pennycortez123@gmail.com. Now we can actually toggle the name of the status of the subscriber. So at present I'm keeping it as subscribe. Okay, so you can do anything according to your discretion. Now coming to the tags, so this data came from Gravity Forms. So to enter a tag, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter a pair of double quotes. Inside the pair of double quotes, I'm going to mention it as Gravity Forms. Gravity Forms. Okay, so our tag is ready. So basically we have entered all the details. So when I click on save and send as request, it will send this data to MailChimp. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send as request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent to MailChimp. So let's have a look. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on all contacts. Okay, so let's have a look. We have a guy called as Spenny. Yes, we do have a guy called as Penny Cortez, and the first name is Spenny and the last name is Cortez. So the presence of this person shows that presence of this member shows that we have successfully integrated Gravity Forms and MailChimp with help of Pabbly Connect. So how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not? But before we do that, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So here I'm going to minimize my action window. Okay, then I'm going to minimize my trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Gravity Forms to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to MailChimp. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Gravity Forms and MailChimp. So what I'm going to do here is next I'm just going to copy this URL. Okay, I'm not going to copy this URL. I'm just taking you back to the recently created post. So this was the post, all post. Okay, so this is the one data generation. So I'm just going to click on view. Okay, so imagine this, some other guy is entering his detail. So the name is Jerry Maguire, and this is the phone number of Jerry Maguire. Okay, some random numbers, that's all. Okay, and this is his email address. So let me just click on submit. Okay, so a submission has been made by Jerry Maguire. So let's have a look in MailChimp. Do we have the person called as Jerry Maguire? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to refresh this page. Okay, yes, we do have a person called as Jerry Maguire 1323@gmail.com. The first name is Jerry, the last name is Maguire. Excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new submission is made in Gravity Form, it will be reflected as a subscriber or a contact in MailChimp.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.